Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about what I am reading in the month of March. Alright, so jumping into this March TBR, I was really good in February. I read more than I set out to. I completely finished my TBR by the middle of the month, like by Valentine's Day. I'd finished everything on my TBR that I wanted to, so that's exciting. So this month I decided to aim a little higher. The only problem is when I was putting this together, I forgot I'm going out of town in March. At least one weekend. And weekends are when I do the majority of my reading. But I'll probably be able to bring like my Kindle with me, but we're going to Legoland for my daughter's birthday, which I'll probably vlog for you guys if you're interested in that, but I don't know if I'll get as much reading done that weekend, but we're still, you know what? I'm still aiming high. I am aiming high for this March TBR. Alright, the first book that I plan on reading in March is the fourth book in the Air Awakens series, and that is Water's Wrath. I am really loving this YA fantasy series. This is, like I said, this is the fourth book. The last one ended up on kind of a cliffhanger, so I'm really excited to see where this story goes. There's 5 books in the series, so there's this one and then one more, and I'm really excited. I want to know how this ends. I picked this up on Kindle Unlimited as the entire 5-book series. If you have Kindle Unlimited, go get it. I think they give you like a month free to try it. I've got it linked down below. I'm loving it. Like, I prefer a physical book, but man, for the cost of it, like, it's so worth it to get some ebooks. And I've found a lot of smaller authors on there and self-published authors on there. So definitely check out Kindle Unlimited if you want a cheap way to read like self-published small authors. So the first physical book on my TBR that I want to read in the month of March is Scythe by Neal Shusterman. This is one that is super, super hyped. I picked it up, hadn't read it yet, but I'm so excited because I love dystopian, and I haven't read a whole lot of dystopian in a very long time. And then somebody the other day, I was watching their video, and they said that this reminded them of the world in The Giver. And I just finished reading The Giver in February, so I am so excited. Like, it made me more excited to pick it up because I loved The Giver, and if this reminded them of it, then I'm down, I'm sold. It moved it up on my TBR, so we're gonna read this in March. The next book that I plan on reading in March is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. Again, this is another super hyped book that I picked up and never actually read, but I'm really, really excited to read it. I loved Marissa Meyer's Lunar Chronicles. I've only read Cinder, but I'm looking to pick up the rest of the books and finish it off this year because I really enjoyed Cinder. I flew through it, so I'm excited to read this. From what I gather, it is kind of like superheroes and supervillains, and like I'm a sucker for like the Marvel Universe and superhuman powers. Like, I'm sold. So you got superhuman powers? I'm there. I'm watching it. I'm reading it. I'm doing the thing. So I'm excited to pick this one up. So pretty much everything on my TBR in the month of March is part of a series. So I figured I would pick up at least one standalone that I have on my shelf to kind of break that up. That is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. I picked this up from Book Outlet recently, and I'm really, really excited to read it. I hope I love it. If I do, then I'll probably pick up her other book, The Girl the Sea Gave Back, because it looks so good, and I'm super excited to finally read this. As far as I know about the synopsis, it is based in Norse mythology, and that's really all I know about it, but I'm excited to check out this really cool standalone. Next up on my TBR for the month of March is The Poppy War. I picked this one up recently from Book Outlet as well. I have heard rave reviews about it, and I'm super excited to get into this world. I really don't even know what it's about. I just picked it up because it has great reviews. It's fantasy, cover's beautiful. I'm just sold. I like to go in blind. And I think this is a debut. Like, this is R.F. Wong's debut novel. So I'm excited. The next book that I am going to be reading is Chatham and God by Ari Salvatore. This is one that, again, I picked up on Book Outlet recently. I will link that haul. I picked up so many Book Outlet books recently. This one I picked up on the recommendation of Brittany by Books with Brittany, and I'm really excited to check it out. She has really similar reading taste to me when it comes to like high epic fantasy. So I'm excited to read this one. All right, and if all those weren't enough, pretty big books, especially Renegades. Renegades is a pretty thick book. All those are pretty thick, you know, decent sized books. And like I said, I have some events coming up in March. I have my daughter's birthday that I'm going to. I'm going out of town. I have other stuff I have to do. But that's okay, because I'm a little crazy apparently. And I've decided that in March, I am also going to read Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I picked this up at Thrift Books, which I didn't know existed until recently. It is an online book thrift store. Yes, all day, yes. So this is the first book in the Stormlight Archives, and it is freaking massive. Like, it's giving me an arm workout. Like, we're doing arm day. Y'all, this is big, and I feel like this is a big undertaking when I have, you know, 6, 7 other books that I also want to read this month. So basically, I have to keep myself on track of reading 2 books a week, including this bad boy, you know, and going to work and momming and all the other things that I have to do. I think I can do it. Maybe I'll read some during the drive to Legoland. I can bring my Kindle. I can read on the drive there, on the drive back. Probably in the hotel when we're sleeping, because everyone goes to bed earlier than me. Hopefully, we'll get some stuff done. We're gonna do some serious reading in the month of March, apparently. Hey, y'all, that is my entire TBR for the month of March. Let me know in the comments if you have read any of these, if you love them, if you hate them. I'd like to know. Let's have a discussion. Also, let me know what you're reading in the month of March, because maybe I'll have some more books to add to my shelf. All right, I hope you guys have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Bye.